Okay, again, welcome everybody to training July 23rd, 2014. Glad you could be with us today. We have a lot to cover, and we're going to take your questions as we go through the presentation. Normally I wait till the end, but maybe it's something that needs to be clear since it's training that is not coming across well. So you have a hand icon there. You can raise that hand icon. I can open up your mic. We prefer if you have a mic, or you can type in your question. I'll try and monitor the questions there that are typed in as well, so we can get everything answered for you. There's a big boom going on right now in Karatbars, especially with our team. People are buying up the gold like crazy, and we just want to make sure that you're taking advantage of this boom with everybody else. And I see, I don't know, is my mic distorted or is it okay? It looks like it's peaking here. I may have to adjust it. Can just one person tell me if the mic is distorted? It's kind of informal. Those that are watching the recording one, I don't know. No one's responding. Is the mic okay? Is it distorted or is it clear? Okay, Joseph is good. Okay, all right. Good. Okay, just wanted to make sure because I listened to one of the other recordings and it was not so clear. All right. Okay, let's continue with what we've got for the agenda today. We're going to just a few things before we get to the back office marketing tips. Then we're going to get into some product knowledge I think is key. Back office and KYC docs in your back office. There's a storm going on here right now, so you may hear some thunder in the background. I can't mute that. Okay, marketing tips. First of all, when you're talking to somebody, what is our mission? What's the message we're trying to get across when we speak to somebody? This is critical because sometimes we're not saying the right thing. Why are some people bringing in 15, 20 people almost right away, and other people 2, 3, 4 months, nobody is coming in? A lot of it has to do with our message and explaining the mission of Karatbars, and we're learning. My message that I say now is different than what it was when I first started 4.5 months ago. And that's something that we need to look at. So what I'm seeing here, the people need to be educated. And those of you watching the recording, it's going to be dated. Those of you here that are live, I'm going to be sending out in our next email update something that's going to shock a lot of people when it comes to the US dollar. Now, other countries are going to be affected differently, but you have to remember the US dollar, a lot of the other currencies follow it, but they're trying to break away from it. And in my article I'm going to send out to you, there's a new bank being created in China that's backed by 5 countries. And this, I just got word of it today. So those watching the recording, again, this is dated. Our mission is really first and foremost to educate people about the financial crisis with paper currency. That's what it is. It'll lead into the opportunity. You have to let people know where they're situated with their currency and why gold is a better place to save their money. Some people say, well, how about silver? Silver's fine, but when silver eventually maybe becomes a currency like we're doing with Karatbars, how much silver are you going to have to carry around to equal 1 card of Karatbars gold? Many of them. You'll have to bring a bag of silver with you, or these cards, a box of cards. If you want to go shopping with paper currency, is going to be in trouble. And a lot of people doubt that. So you have to give some history lessons and things that I'm learning. I just found out that after World War II, gold was $35 an ounce. Can you imagine back then in 1946, 47, telling somebody that gold is going to go from 35 an ounce to 1,300? They'd say you're crazy. You know what kind of percentage increase that is? So from going from 1,300 to 5,000 or 9,000 an ounce over the next 4 or 5 years is much less. We need to educate and get people positioned in gold. And the key here is that we need to start getting gold. And I will tell you, I know we have Luis Machado. He's here on the webinar right now. He's been a strong believer in gold. He's been one of our strongest purchasers of gold in the entire team. And guess what? He's beating everybody by maybe 7 or 8 times with his team's gold purchasing. And the number two person I'm talking about is like 7 or 8 times behind him. And why is he doing well? Because he believes that we need to get gold. He believes in it. He's getting his gold and he's saying yes here because you have to practice what you preach. You need to go out there and educate people on gold. And if we're not doing it, even if you're getting 1 gram a month, that's all you need to do. But if you can get more, obviously it's better. Because what happens if the dollar starts crashing really big in the next year or two and you don't have the gold in place? That could be a major problem. So they need to see your passion. A lot of it when you're talking to people is passion. They see it in your eyes. They see it in your body language, and that's so critical. And in fact, he's saying here, day one, the first month, he ordered 10 grams of gold. And he was starting, not making any money. But now he's got a team going because he believes in it. And when you believe in something, it's easier to market. Some people ask me to join some other opportunity. I get that all the time. I don't believe in it. I can't do well if I don't believe in it. So first you need to educate yourself and you have to be a believer. And when you're a believer, you're going to be able to produce. You don't have to sell the opportunity. You don't have to go up to somebody and say, hey, you want to make a lot of money? When I talk to people now, my strategy has changed a lot. I'll ask them about their savings. Do you have savings? Where are you putting your savings? In a bank, a mutual fund, stock? How is it doing? Would you like to diversify and go somewhere else with that? And I educate them with gold. Or the other answer I'll get is, well, I don't have any savings. In fact, most people say, I don't have any savings. Do you have a game plan to change that? No. If I can show you a plan where you can start building up your savings and maybe get some gold, wouldn't like to know what I'm doing? See, I never mentioned opportunity. I never mentioned business or making money. What's happened is over the past 2 years, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with this, there have been so many companies opening up. Seems like every day there's 10 new business opportunities, and they don't last. Some last a month, some last 2 months, some last a year, some last 18 months. But that's about it. And their passive income, all this other stuff, hype programs that you've seen, they are all illegal. I didn't know when they were illegal. In fact, they weren't illegal when they started. It's just some places around the world decided they're going to be illegal. So now they're illegal. Passive income, hype programs are illegal. Residual income, like Karatbars, is legal and it's been around for years. Residual income has been around since they had the first sale. People keep buying and then you keep getting income. And once you set it up, that's part of what Karatbars is all about. We teach people how to move paper money that's not doing so well. Oh, come on, what is a bank paying? Less than 0.1%. What are you doing with your money there? Since 1932, gold has gone up over 4,300%. In the past few years, it's gone up quite a few 100%. This is the message. And then when they see the back office, they're already in, they're starting to move their money, you can start talking about other ways they can earn. Now, some people are looking for an income source. Then you can get into the affiliate program. If you want to invite them to the webinar, we kind of do it differently. Now we give them 3 options. As a customer, or as a customer getting referral bonuses, or as an affiliate. Technically, the customer that's getting referral bonuses, so you know this when we do the presentation, that's an affiliate, but they don't activate. Okay, they just stay in that blue position. So that's what I'm talking about when I say a customer with bonuses, with referral bonuses. That's really an affiliate. So just some of the ideas when you're talking to people. Get them interested in the goal. I was talking with someone yesterday, and he was interested in the gold, not in the business at all, just wanted the gold. And somebody, actually it was a 3-way phone call with one of the other people in the group, and he was just talking to me about the gold. And he wanted to know the advantages, and I'm going to cover some of that. Why should I go to Karatbars and get the gold? What is the difference? There's a lot of differences, and that's what you also need to know. So when we're talking, I started getting into, well, do you know other friends of yours that may want gold? He goes, yeah, probably. And he was saying his son and his daughter. may want to do this. I said, well, that's great. Would you like to get a referral bonus if they get the goal? Yeah. And before you know it, we started going one little step further and one step further. He's coming in as a gold. He had no intention of doing any kind of affiliate program. It's just by asking the right questions, it led me to that direction. So that's where we were at. Okay, listen to what you're saying to people. You got to listen to yourself, whether it's in writing, online, or offline, when you're speaking. What you're saying to somebody else, is it going to get you interested? Would you be interested in doing this opportunity by hearing your own words? You know, I was told early on, you want to record yourself, practice. The best way you can do this, really, well, actually, I'm not going to jump the gun yet, but listen to yourself. Offline marketing, we'll get to it now. Offline marketing is face-to-face, whether it's live meetings or people, family, and friends. What I always like to do early on years ago, I remember back in 1992, I was taught to do this, and this is how it went. I was learning how to do the presentation. And back then, we didn't have PowerPoint. We were using, it was just starting, but we were using flip charts, paper in a 3-ring binder, really, with sheet protectors. I think some of you maybe remember those back years ago. And I would go to a friend of mine and say, listen, I just started working with this new company, and I have to give presentations. Would you mind if I came over and practice on you, because I really value your opinion? Would that be okay? What did I just do? I set up an appointment. I complimented them and say, really, I value your opinion. You know, can you, maybe critique me or whatever words you want to say. Again, so that's how it works. I set up an appointment. I just started working with this new company. I have to give presentations. I really value your opinion. Can I come over and practice and you tell me what's good, what's bad, however you want to word it. And you're doing the presentation. And before you know it, they may like it. But at the end of the presentation, this is what I said. Now, I know this may not be for you, but do you think you have any friends that need to move some of their money into gold? That's it. It's so simple. We tend to complicate things. Online marketing is different, and it's not for everybody. You need to have access to like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn are a few good sources that you can use. So you want to look at that as an approach. I like Facebook the best. I've done some things with LinkedIn and Twitter, not really getting any response on LinkedIn and Twitter, and there's others out there. Facebook, I'm getting a tremendous response, And I'll tell you right now, the day of this recording, we have over 1,100 people on the team, 1,100. And I don't even think 20 of the 1,100 are doing Facebook, maybe 20, 25 at most. That's about it. That's a low percentage. You see, to be successful, you have to do what others don't want to do. This is not a job where you go to work and they say, this is what you got to do today. It doesn't work that way. Okay, I think we have a question coming here. Yeah, I know you're doing it. Yeah, some people are out there doing it like crazy on Facebook. I see it, and they're getting results. Are you going to get immediate results? No, you're not. It takes time. Facebook, you got to be persistent, and you got to post like crazy, whether you use an auto poster, which we can set you up with, and that post, 2 posts every 5 minutes, 24 hours a day as you set it up, or you can do manual posting. You got to be careful. You can't overpost, or the Facebook police block you. And that means you can't post for like 30 days. So you need to be careful with that. But if you do it right, you're going to get people in time, even if it took 1, 2, or 3 months. But that's how you do it online. And I tell you, Facebook is probably the best. And people say, well, how about if everybody's posting in all the same groups and all the same thing, all the time on the same opportunity? You know what? Not everybody's on Facebook at the same time. Some of these groups have 20, 30, 50, 100,000 people in the group, and they're not all there at the same time. And repetition does sell. When they see it over and over again, when they see different people promoting the same thing, it gets them to think, wow, all these people are doing Karatbars. And you may be the lucky one that they respond to. So it's a numbers game, but we all have to do it. I do it. I sponsor so many people, but I'm still online marketing on Facebook. through my auto poster and through manual posts. Do it all the time because it really helps. And you have to watch the times that you're doing it. Where's your market? If you're going to market people in your country, you're doing it 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning in that country for the type of group, it's not going to work. You have to realize, and you have to watch the activity of the posting in that group. And we have a video on all of that. So that's kind of the online marketing. Now, one thing, in an opportunity, why do 90% of the people fail? Why? Because they quit before they get good. You heard that right. They quit before they get good. And they join another business. They quit. Join another business. Quit. I call them ship jumpers because they keep going from one to the next. You need to give it time. Any career that you're in takes time, whether it's Karatbars or some other business that you're doing. It takes time. You know, I tell people, give it at least a year. And people say, what? I don't have that time. Well, you know what? If you keep going from one business to the next, it'll never happen. If you focus on one thing, you'll get better at it. And you'll eventually learn it and feel comfortable. Everyone has their different time frame for success. Some can do this right away. Some can take a year. Some can take 2 years. But if you're progressing and you study it, and we have a team, we're helping each other, it will work. So again, give it time, especially with online. It takes a little bit longer. Face-to-face, I love it. That's my favorite way of doing it because when you're face-to-face with somebody, you're building up that rapport. You're having fun with that person. You know, it's a blast. You don't want to do business alone. Okay, so again, these are the key things here. What is our mission? Listen to what you're saying. Are you educating people about gold? If you're marketing offline, face-to-face, great. Live meetings. We have a live meeting every Thursday in our Orlando office. We do it there. I know some of you are starting to add more opportunities and rather live meetings around the country. I see that happening and also in other countries. That is critical for your success. Talk about the Gold Savings Club. We all should know what that is by now. That's where we're moving our money into gold. Are you getting gold every week? Maybe every 2 weeks, every month? Are you doing the game plan? People call me up and say, Steve, it's not working. What's going on here? Well, you haven't sponsored anybody and I don't see you saving any gold. You know, you got to do what they say in the plan. And I look at this and seriously, guys, think about this. Do you know 2 people that are saving in the wrong place? 2? 2 people that don't have money in gold? Or, you know, and then we're going to get into the product knowledge as well. 2 people. Now, is it 2 that are going to make you extremely successful? No, because you need 2 people that work the program. So that could take 10 or 5, whatever it may be. But we need to talk to people. If you're not talking to people, you can't build. It's just simple as that. A lot of people think they can join a business or an opportunity and the phones are going to start ringing and they're going to start making money and all they're doing is waiting. That doesn't happen. Keeping focus and active. That's why I send the daily emails to keep you focused. And you have to do something every day in your business. You have to treat it like you're the owner. Okay, that's you'll see that coming up soon. Reading my daily email updates. Some people hate them. In fact, when I said I was going to stop, I had more people complain, no, keep it going. Because it does help. Most people don't have that kind of leadership and other opportunities they're in. They're not used to it. Why is he sending out so many emails? Well, I'm searching for messages every day. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 hours just to put together an email. Sometimes it takes 5 minutes. The one I'm going to send out next is not going to take too long because somebody sent me some information I'm going to copy and paste and put there, which is going to be critical. It's going to make it so important for you to focus. It's going to tell you what's happening to the US dollar. And all these other countries think when they separate from the US dollar, they're going to be better off. I don't think so. I think their currencies are going to be in big trouble as well. Because when people stop using the US dollar, this is my opinion, I think the US is going to stop trading with them. I really do. And that's going to hurt them. There's a lot of things going on right now. I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into government. But I will tell you, I worked on Capitol Hill for 13 years. in the news industry, and I know how it works. I worked on the government side of the news, and I worked for ABC News. So I know what's going on. I've been to the congressional hearings. I've been to the Senate hearings. And if people are going to attack and go after a certain country, guess what? They're going to react. And it could be a mess. So what happens when the price of the dollar drops? Gold skyrockets. And that's where we're at. A little bit of some product knowledge. Apples to apples. Have anyone ever said to you, oh, I can get gold cheaper somewhere else? That works with everything, whether it be diamonds, it's by grades or by cars. You're talking about a luxury car versus a subcompact car. Different prices, but they're both cars. Apples to apples. I'm going to show you on our team website something that you can use, but you know what? I'm going to edit it because the person who wrote it, kind of surprised, is one of the leaders of the company from 3 years ago. And I noticed it wasn't compliant tonight when I was reviewing it. So I'm going to change that, and I'll let you know about that. Okay, so I will change that tonight when we're done. But you need to know the difference between Karatbars gold and gold from another broker. What is the difference? You know, can anyone have a mic that want to share what they think the difference is? This is an open mic thing. Let's all talk here. If you have a mic, raise your hand. What do you think is some of the differences between Karatbars gold and our gold? A little bit of a test. Any volunteers? No volunteers? So I know some of you know this. Do I need to give the answers? Okay, Luis, your mic is on. Your mic is open. You're there.
Okay, guys. I hope everybody could hear me over here. It's one of the biggest questions everybody asking over here. They say is overpriced at Karatbars. And they say, no, we have certification, LBMA, and these make more expensive. In fact, if you search for another one with the same certification, our gold is cheaper. So I compare a lot with the gold selling in Brazil with the no certification. Like we call, like just the owner says is okay, and this value is nothing. We need the legal certification. So this increases the price. Same certification that you have in Fort Knox and all the banks. Top one.
Yeah, and actually, Luis, the company wants us to say accredited instead of certification now. I know some of the videos that are out there from some of the leaders. The reason why they're making, and I was doing that too. I put certification in the early videos because I was watching some of the leader videos, but they sent a message out that they want us to use the word accredited. So that's what we're going to use. It's accredited by an LBMA refinery. But we understand what you're saying because that's not happening at other places. And I'm sure you've seen that because you've done a lot of research, haven't you? Luis?
Yes, I did. In fact, I compare our gold with another one's gold. And I put it side by side to show to the Brazilian ones. And they go like, oh, I want to buy this from this company. I say, yeah, Karatbars. If somebody else wants to compare, is the Swiss gold. Swiss gold, in fact, sells the gold for 1 gram for 63 euros. And 5 grams, they sell for 222 euros. And we are selling for 195.
Yeah,
so everybody says like, oh, it's cheaper from Karatbars. Yes, yes, let's go and buy it. And plus, one thing, take photos. I told everybody, take photos and.
Hello? Yeah, you're there. Your mic was muted for a second.
Yes. I said to everybody, take photos with the card and share on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like a selfie and put it in the card.
Yeah, you can do that. I see you do that.
What is that? I say gold.
I see your pictures all the time of your gold. Because you practice what you preach.
Awful. I look awful on this, but I think like, hey, gold is over here in Central Park. The gold is over there. My friend from Rio took like, gold is on Copacabana Beach. And say, yeah, everybody's asking, what is that? It's gold.
Yeah, that's it. People get, curiosity sells. When you see everybody sees all your cards, I see your pictures on Facebook with all the cards, people are going to say, what is that? And it's a door opener. It's marketing. And so if you don't have your gold yet, I know you got 5 grams, you're buying like 10 grams a week or more. It's like crazy. You're going crazy with it. But guess what's happening? Your team is following you, aren't they? they're getting gold.
My team is really getting gold. I have people that want to buy 100 grams because it's free shipping.
Yeah.
And I told the guys over there, I say, soon the package came over there, soon they arrive over there, take photos. So you see the guys taking bad photos, but everybody could see the face. They are so proud. The came is here. And how long it takes? 4 days. Before it was 18 days, now in 4 days. And they are tracking the package, like it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And everybody's having fun doing this.
Yeah, the deliveries are coming really fast now. 4 to 5 days they're getting their packages. So that's exciting. The MasterCard's a little behind because I had to hire more people. All right, thank you, Luis. We got another hand up here, and we're going to go to Vic. You with us?
Vic is here. How you doing, Steve?
Great. How are you doing, Vic?
Not so bad. I tuned in a little bit late, but I think I got the gist of what you were talking about in terms of why Karatbars, and like you said, people can go elsewhere to get the gold, but are they getting the same quality? And you know, so not only that, the class of our company seems to be is unmatched, is unparalleled, and they've been around for the test of time since 2011. And they're just getting better and better, and I'm glad to be a part of your team, sir.
No, thank you so much. I guess we may be seeing you tomorrow night. You gonna make it there?
No, I work tomorrow evening, but I can certainly make these webinars, and I've
right. That's great, great. And yeah, people need to take advantage of the webinars. They're here to help you. And KC said private issue gold. I guess he doesn't have a mic. And private issue means that nobody can reclaim it. No one. It is yours. That's different. Is the broker that you're going to buy gold from going to give you free storage? No. Is it currency graded where they can use that right now over 9,000 locations and that's being added as currency? No, they can't. Can you get a 3% discount? You remember with a lot of these kits you're getting these cards that are good for 1 year for a 3% discount. How about this? Will that broker pay you if you refer people to them? Definitely not. See, at Karatbars, we all know when we refer people, we sponsor people, we make money, we can use that money to buy gold. That's why I say if I can show you how to buy gold each week and have someone else pay for it, would you like to know what I'm doing? Because that's the opportunity. And we're showing people where to save money. That is it. That's what we do. LBMA, London Bullion Market Association. Go visit the website. Find out how good what we've got. You know, LBA means that the refinery is accredited, which means they can't have any complaints in 3 years. That means the standard of their gold is the best. It says what it is. You can take it to a broker and find out. You know, we had some people take their gold card to a broker, the classic card, and the broker said, "Where do you get this?" They wanted to know about it. There's a lot of things that you can do. Think about places you can go that may be interested in gold as well. Get them involved. We have brochures and we have the website that gives you product knowledge. It talks about the history of the gold. Have you read that? It talks about comparing our gold to others and why our gold is different. It's all there for you. You want to do your homework. You want to treat this opportunity like you are the owner. Okay, this is your business. Treat it that way. If you're going to open up a store, what are you going to do? You're going to market it. You're going to advertise it. You're going to get business cards. You're going to promote it to everybody you know. You're going to bring in the best people, right? You're hiring people. Well, here we sponsor people. But it's your business. But when you open up a store, what's your financial risk? It's huge. What's your financial risk here? Practically nothing. You can make your money back in 1, 2, or 3 weeks if you put your mind to it. Treat it as if you opened up a store and you have a huge business loan and you better pay it off. We don't have that here though. But if you treat it that way, you know, sometimes when people get into an opportunity, they say, well, I don't have that much to lose, you know, so they don't give it their all. They say they give it their all. They think they're giving it their all. They're not giving it their all. But if you opened up a store, you would be scared to death to pay that loan payment because you're not buying that store with cash. You have inventory, you have staff you got to pay. You don't have any of that here. But sometimes when things appear to be easier, We don't give it our all. Think about it. I ask people, like I got an email today. Well, I don't know. I've been in 2 weeks and I haven't seen anything yet. And I said, what have you done? Well, I signed up. That's what you get. I ask, what have you done? Some people don't have the success right away. Like I said earlier, it really depends on what you're saying, who you're talking to. You must have at least 2 friends that you can talk to that want to do this, just 2 friends. And whether they're moving their money into gold or they're doing the opportunity, either one. Really, just focus on that. So let's take a look at the website, and then we're going to get to the back office because there's still people that are not here yet. So we'll take a look at this. This is our website. Some important pages. Well, there's the convention. We don't have the exact date yet. I heard maybe the second week in November. There's also going to be some major announcements they're going to do at that event. I'm going to be there. Now, I'm hoping to win a contest so I don't have to pay full price for it, but I'm going to be there. I hope many of you will be there. We can get it for free if we work like crazy, and I think we can do that. It's in all of us. We can do it. You got the Karatbars. You got printing of business cards that really you can't get a cheaper business card out there for the quality, and the MasterCard. You click on the Karatbars page. Most of you should know this right now. Some of you are brand new. I see people just signed up in the past couple days. This is just a page with some videos. These are the 2 newest videos, by the way. The top 2, they are it. This view with Pastor Dye, I don't know if it's where some people say it works, some people say it doesn't work. Pastor Dye is in the opportunity. He's been here for a while as well. Okay, Casey says affiliates are part-time owners, so don't just feel like you're the owner. You're really an owner, and that's true. You are the owner of your business, and that's what this is about. Treat it that way. We have other Spanish presentations. We have the Gold Facts, Karatbars Gold. This is good information here. Watch these videos to get trained. Then we have the Gold Savings Club. I like to share this, and you know what? Let me show you something here. You just look, there's different languages here. If you want to get the link to these videos, let me just turn the audio down here. You click on, you don't even have to click on it, rather. I'm sorry. Let me go back to this again so you see what I'm talking about. If you want a video link, you want to send, say I want to send somebody the Gold Savings Club. See where it says YouTube here? Click on that. And this is actually some good training because a lot of people don't know it. Maybe you have to double click on it. You can stop it. See right here it says share. Click on share. That's the link right there. Okay, you can post it on any of these places. You can share it there if you want to. You can email it to somebody, put their email address, additional information, but then it's going to have my name, so I think it's better if you just get the shared video there, click share, highlight it, copy it, and paste it in an email and send it to somebody. It's that easy. So you can pick the exact video that you want. So, and there's Harold Seitz from a couple years ago. So again, this is to help you. We have our event schedule. There's the Karatbars convention will be updated as I get information. I've separated into the top section live webinars, then live meetings, then conference calls. If you're starting to do live meetings, please let me know so I can add your live meeting to the website, because I'm probably going to discontinue very soon posting all of these in the on the page. And rather, my daily emails is taking up too much space, but I'm afraid if I don't put this here that not everyone's going to know about the meeting. So it's going to be big and bold. Click here for this week's event schedule. And there's certain things that are happening now, like in Orlando and in Poway, California. The meetings are every Thursday, so I'm not going to put the dates. So when you see live meetings, you'll see that they're every Thursday. So you know about that. These are every day, or every 3 times a week, rather, the live conference calls. Then we've got the Portuguese webinars. It's mainly for Portuguese to Brazil, but I'm sure people from Portugal, I have somebody coming in from Portugal, will understand that as well. And they have one link for all the webinars, so that's there. So if you know somebody from that speaks Portuguese, that'll be a good one. I know that's being done by Luis as well. He's just on fire, and that we need to all get some of that spark and that motivation he's doing. We have our Karatbars auto poster. It's really our own team auto poster. It's a one-time fee. It posts 24 hours a day. This is news. This is some good information here for you, and just some other videos. Here's some people love Bill O'Reilly, some people hate him, but when it comes to this, he's talking about the dollar. You need to know what he says, because he's being backed up by many people here. How about, you think Robert Kiyosaki is a respected person? Highly respected. He's talking about gold, moving your paper money into gold. This is a great video. If you want the link, again, just double click on YouTube. Share right there. Very simple. So all you got to do, copy that link. Or they can send them to this page and tell them to watch the Robert Kiyosaki video. Again, a lot of people respect him. Okay, then we've got hidden pages. All right, this is where I stop the recording, guys, because this is for our team only. This is going to be an unlisted recording, and then we're going to get to the back office. I wanted to cover a lot while we have you here today, so let me go to there and stop